Are you tired of being disrespected by this monkey? Is he kicking the ever-loving tar out of you and stealing all your booze? Well, if that's the case, then watch this guy to go from total destruction to ecstatic elation. First up, let's go over the build. Now, I'm going to assume that you've beaten every other boss in the game up to this point. You've basically found every conceivable item that you can find. So what we're going to do is take a look at the weapons and armor. Now, I'm using the endgame armor. I'm using the endgame staff. But additionally, I'm going to use the fan for that special item. And I'm going to use the Tiger's Acolyte for the summons, the quick summons. Now, this is going to increase critical damage by a moderate amount, and just by having that equipped, that's going to be extremely useful. Otherwise, as far as curios go, I'm going to assume you got 3 slots, because you should have 3 slots at this point. The first one, we're talking about the Jade Moon Rabbit. This slightly increases damage reduction, and it pairs well with the Gold Sun Crow. This slightly increases a damage bonus, and again, it pairs well with the Moon Rabbit, so keep those equipped. For the third one, because we are fighting this battle in water, we're going to equip the Water Ward Orb, which is going to considerably increase your defense when you're in the water. So it's kind of necessary. Now, as far as any other stats are concerned, this is what my foundation points went into, most of stamina, maybe half of martial arts. I didn't really care for the spinning attack, so I didn't really invest into that. For survival, maxing out health, stamina, that kind of stuff. And then for stances, I'm really just using the Smash Stance. For mysticism, I put every point into Immobilize as I possibly could, and that's all I used. And then no other points in Alteration, Strand, or in Transformations. Now, one thing that I never really see in any of these build videos is what the allocation is for Celestial Medicine. So for me, I maxed out my maximum health, put 3 upgrades into my maximum mana, 2 into stamina, 7 into defense, and 5 into stamina recovery rate. Again, assuming you found everything, you should have plenty of mind cores to invest and reallocate as necessary. All right, so starting phase 1, you want to charge a 4-point heavy attack before you even enter the arena with him, because you're going to be able to get a critical hit right away. Good way to start off the round. Look at that. Took about a quarter of his health off just from that one attack. Now, I do get greedy here. I'm trying to just keep doing that. Don't do that. The game's smart enough to know when you're just cheesing the same moves over and over again. Just do your best to learn to dodge, especially these early attacks, because phase 2, he's pretty much doing the same exact things, just beefed up. And since he is you should have a fair understanding of what the timing is and what to avoid. Like here, I'm doing terrible, but I just squeaked by as far as health is concerned. See, with all the clones coming in, boom, 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 dodge, 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 easy enough. And the name of the game is keep that combo going, because if you're able to do it, then you're going to be able to land that final hit from the light attack combo, which is super useful. He's a jackass and moved out of the way, but again, just try to ignore these attacks. When he disappears like that, just dodge immediately. And every time you perfect dodge, you're going to get those focus points, which you're going to need. So again, just try your best to learn that. Land those heavy attacks, build up those critical hits, and eventually you're going to get into phase 2. All right, phase 2, this is where the fun begins. So when he does that overhead smash, you want to dodge either left or right, depending upon the context of where you are. That's a key one. 2 dodges. You want to dodge when that first yellow one comes down on you, and then again when the red attack is coming down on you. After every heavy attack that he does, basically every red attack, you can get time to punish him. Not a ton, but just enough. And that's really the name of the game here too. Every time it goes red, you just want to get the hell out of the way. You see red, you dodge. You see bright yellow, you dodge. Now be careful with that stone, right? If he goes to stone in the first half of the second phase here, he will punish you. He will humiliate you and disrespect you in a completely fantastic way. That won't happen once he's down below 50% though. So there's a few things you need to be concerned with, like healing. You also don't really want to overheal too much in the first half either. But once he gets below 50%, you're more or less in the clear from that happening. Again, really bright attack. Now you follow up with the punish. See, he went to stone and he didn't do that crazy grab again. See, 2 dodges, boom. And punish. This is also the point at which Immobilize will finally work again. So once he's below 50%, you can also start to use your spells. They will have an effect. Look at that, punished, but instead, he went to stone again, but I got smart, followed up with the heavy attack. This is a good time to do a transformation. Once he's down to about the final 20%, don't take any risks. I found this particular summons to be very useful. The frost damage will slow him down a little bit if you can proc frost, but it's really just about tanking some damage when you dish it back to him. And ideally, you want to work him into one of the corners here, because we're going to follow up with the best thing yet. Here comes the tornado. And once that tornado's on him, just wail away. Critical hit again from the quick summons and just beat on him. It's over. And you did it. You did it. Save everything for that last 20%. Save your tornado, save all of that, because you're going to need it. But then, oh, the sweet elation, the victory. Finally defeating yourself. But yeah, there you go. He doesn't really have a ton of attacks. It's more or less the same as phase 1, just amped up. He's going to do more damage, more critical hits against you. But it's not that terrible. Just make sure that you time everything as best you can. You gotta learn the timing. You gotta dodge accordingly. And just remember to only punish him when he has those openings after he does a combo. More or less like every other boss in this game. But, you know, it's a little different when you're fighting yourself. Anyway, that's about it. Hope it helped you out. And do the things if you like this video. Otherwise, that's it. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Even